Good morning, guys. I am starting my day off. I'm just gonna close this because I've got the living room TV on. Ignore this because I just woke up not too long ago. But I already went ahead and grabbed a box from the garage so that I can get the school supplies donated. Last night I just did some research trying to decide where I was going to donate the school supplies, and I decided to go with an organization called Kids in Need. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it's an organization that takes school supplies and they distribute it to kids in need of that. So anyhow, I'm gonna just send what I have. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this box all packed up. I gotta go get the other stuff that I moved to the craft room. So I'm gonna set up my tripod. Excuse my jacked up pajamas. I actually need to go buy myself some new pajamas. So hopefully that's actually going to be soon. I was actually thinking about doing like one whole video where, I don't know, it sounds maybe dumb to some people, but where I just go buy pajamas and then we kind of have like a slumber party. Anyway, am I 5? As you can see, this box is already filled up and not everything is in this donation. So I'll go ahead and walk you guys through what I kind of pulled out, but I did decide to include these pins and this one, although I suppose I could pull those out, and I'll talk about what I'm doing with this stuff next. But I have everything else in here. Maybe these I could too, but I'm just gonna go with it. So what is really cool about this Kids in Need Foundation is obviously not only does this foundation specialize in sending it to kids in need, which is exactly what I was looking for, and but I think they're like partnered with Zappos, and they pay for the shipping. As long as it's under 50 pounds, it's really easy. You just sign up for a Zappos account, which I already actually had, and then it just gives you a shipping label and you print it. It's that easy. I have my own donation that I'll do like very, very often, with whether it's clothes or it's stuff like this, home decor, and they come and pick up my donations when I schedule them. So I did not include the second basket because it was just not going to fit in there. Now this is not something that I think is going to be donated, just because it's just random styrofoam cups. So that I'm gonna end up keeping. I decided not to put these two things into this donation. Yeah, it just, whenever that person left me the comment saying it's not really what they need, it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of got in my head. So, so I'm gonna put this for my donation people. I'm gonna go ahead and include these pins. I'm gonna include this pin. I'm going to include, let's see, let me get all this out. I'm gonna include those 3 Lego toys I was telling you guys. Oh, and I have a bunch of other stuff. All that other stuff that you've seen me haul that are like kids toys, I'm gonna gather all that up and it will be donation as well. And then these 3 2020 calendars, which I need to go pick me up this one. I should have got doubles because I really love this one. And yeah, so these we're gonna donate this one is gonna go to that company as well, or organization. And these little squishy toys. And where are the other erasers? I have a cloud. I'm confused. Where are those? I think maybe it's in, oh yeah, they're in here. Yep. Here's the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one into this pile. And then I pulled these little things. I just didn't want to send planners for kids in need. So I'm gonna pull these out and it will go to the other donation. Here's this little guy. So you know what? We'll pull this too and put it with this. Oh, and the 2 mugs that I showed you guys that I was giving you the idea that it could be for moms as well. Those I am actually washing, and I was going to keep them for myself just because I'm trying to gift for children and not adults, so I should have been a little bit more clear that the coffee mugs I was going to keep. But if I find them again, I guess they don't break, so I essentially could donate some. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Still have my donation pile going. I put the recent stuff from a haul I just did, so the folders and little notebooks, and I actually went to Dollar Tree today and got more stuff to put in here. So I got like number 2 pencils and things like that, which is all in this pile. It's getting a little hot, so I just raised up the AC so that the AC doesn't have to work so hard, and so that my bill's not so high. I'm trying to really maintain that because August is gonna be worse. Hi.
Can I see if there's a case of
Yeah.
Best Buy?
Yep. Love you. Drive careful, okay? And it's kind of like a cleaning day-ish. I'm doing some laundry. I don't normally do the same things in terms of cleaning every day. Y'all know I pretty much vacuum daily, but sometimes I don't. So I just swept a vacuum through here. I've got the Scentsy wax melt thing just starting. I think I'm actually gonna change out, and I'll show you guys what is in there and then what I'm gonna put in a second. I've got the laundry going, and you know the drill. I gotta vacuum this. That's donation for a different cause. I've gotta vacuum this and my office. Loxie has some fresh water. She hasn't eaten her breakfast yet, and it's like 2 o'clock. Sometimes she eats it right away, sometimes she doesn't. She just kind of goes at her leisure. It's so pretty. Maybe a little higher, but as you can see, I have Lucy on, but the frustrating part now with YouTube is that I can't just have like TV on in the background, because now TV shows and movies, like if it plays long enough, you kind of get demonetized. So that's frustrating that you just can't have stuff on in the background. But anyhow, this is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. Just to kind of step back here. Oops, I'm moving the, but yeah, I mean, that's just not looking cute. You know, it's hard to get the full effect when you got stuff everywhere, but I think that it's just more kitchen-y, and I really like it. Now I'm thinking like maybe like a couple of little larger pieces than this, like maybe like a 3-stack or something here. And this is actually recycle. This is Loxie's pet dryer. I need to store this in the closet. And then these are actually from Dollar Tree. So I have the strawberries. The only problem is I only have 2 strawberries and 2 apples, and I'm honestly like, I'll probably never find more strawberries again, but this could leave it open for me to do both strawberries and apples, and then that way I don't really have to redo decor like this. I mean, I may do like a different bowl or something, and maybe like bigger faux apples, but yeah, so I'm probably gonna redo this and display these. Honestly, this sounds so wrong, but I'm kind of waiting for my daughter to go off to college, and not because of my daughter specifically. It's really because of all of her friends that come over, and God bless them, but they just, some of them have no manners when they go to other people's houses. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyhow, so I'm just kind of like waiting for them to just bye, and then, you know, all that. So these, again, I'm gonna store just in case, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. All right, so made myself a pot of coffee. So I just had that, and I was gonna show you guys, I had said I was gonna show you the Scentsies, or the wax melts. So this is what's burning in there now, coconut lime. This is one of my recent ones, and I'm thinking, let's see, sea breeze. Let me smell some of these. It's really nice, but I don't think I want that smell. Let's do Pacific Coast Highway. I'm trying to go for one of my newer ones. Love the colors. Oh, I actually really like this one, so let's put that aside. We got Peach Mango. This is gonna be nice for a kitchen. It's really hard to hold the camera and just... Why did I get this? This doesn't really smell that great. Everything else I've had for a really long time. I don't even know if there are expiration dates. I wouldn't imagine that you would. There's absolutely nothing on here. So, okay, so we're gonna go with Pacific Coast Highway, and I keep these in here. This is a Dollar Tree organizer. And this is what I use to soak up the wax melt if I want to throw the wax melt away, or I can re-pour it into these, and then when it cools it will harden back. The reason why I don't typically do that is I feel like these tend to lose their smell, or maybe I just get used to them. But when I've reused like wax melts that I've re-poured, they just weren't as strong. So I got it kind of all cleaned up, and then there we go. And by the way, I get these at Walmart. Also, I thought I'd give you guys an update on my bathtub. So if you don't watch all my videos, you're going to be very confused and maybe grossed out by what you're looking at. But I have been having a problem getting that up. So I had like those foaming bath oils, and then this was kind of what was left over from that. And so then I tried almost everything to get this up, and nothing was working. I asked you guys for help to tell me like what I needed to buy, so I got a bunch of recommendations for that. And I just kind of want to give you guys an update, but basically I kind of left this for a while because I'm just not a bath person, and my daughter and I, we don't take baths, we just shower. But I still obviously want this to be clean because this is just not acceptable for me. And I don't know if you can tell, but, well, that's just making it look bad. But all of this used to be caked all on this side as well and all up there. And so I've been having to like basically work in sections. And this Dollar Tree brush is the key. And then of all the things I tried, and girl, I tried them all, this is the one that seems to be doing the best. It cuts grease. Yeah, so, but I have to literally work in sections every day or so because it's just a lot of elbow grease. And the key for me is to do circular motions, because what that is, it's the residue left over of the bath oil that's just kind of collected like hard clumps of grease. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, all of this is nice and clean. And then you can kind of see, I basically have this whole area to do, but I've done this whole side. All right, I'm completely out of breath. I don't know where I found the willpower, but as you can see, I completely cleaned it, with the exception that there's a little bit right there. And you guys, I've been scrubbing over that spot for like 5 minutes and it just won't come up. So eventually I'll get it up, but I wanted to show you guys. I finally did it. Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd see this tub clean again, truly. I learned my lesson. You definitely need to rinse really well after using oils. So like after the bath, I'll spray this and then rinse. And it should be good to go. But I will tell you, this was the MVP. This is what did it, because, and it worked on contact too. Like I didn't even have to let it sit. And if anything, it worked better, like to scrub immediately after you spray it. So that's what I did. I would just spray, 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 scrub, scrub, scrub. And I've been going at this for a while. I'm sweating. I even took my shirt off. I'm in my sports bra.